what people can't forget, it's a business.
Mm-hmm.
It's a business. And no matter what, they went as far as they could with the Godfather gimmick.
Okay.
They went as far as they could, and believe me, to this day, Vince is on my side. But society was changing. They went from cable to network. They went, what's it called, public, when they started selling shares, and then they had to start answering this stuff. But to me, besides DX, and including DX, I don't think there was nobody as influential as me in the Attitude Era doing what I was doing.
Of course not.
It's very few things from the Attitude Era that lives on in today's like wrestling society.
Right.
Like we think about like, okay, I'm pretty sure every one of us as children watching this grew up saying "suck it" because of DX.
Right.
Absolutely.
But also, you have to attribute a lot of the
Pimpin' ain't easy.
Pimpin' ain't easy. You know what I mean? One of the prominent figures in the Attitude Era, man. Like it's incredible.
But you know what? Pimpin' ain't easy pertains to more than just pimping girls.
Talk to us.
It pertains to life. It pertains to relationships. Work. Pimping ain't easy, man. And just it ain't. And life ain't easy. Especially these days, life ain't easy.
Yeah, definitely not.
Just
Definitely not.
saying,
It's a
man,
testament to that.
If you're a pimp, if you got girls, don't matter. Pimping ain't easy.
Right.
In my mind, though, I just, you know what I mean? Just seeing you walk down with the whole train with the WWF belt, that's ideal for me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just coming down with the big gold. You know what I mean?
You want me to be real?
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Yeah,
Want me
that's
to
what
be
we here
Always,
for. It's
always.
Attitude Era
Real?
podcast for a
We're
reason.
here for the real, man. Talk to us.
Vince came to me and he said, the belt didn't mean anything on me because I had the girls. Unless y'all want me to call them hoes. I'm trying to be politically correct and not call them hoes. But since I am the Godfather, I'm going to say hoes. I had the hoes. And the belt didn't mean anything.
Right.
All the belt was is something the girls that carried out like a boxing ring. And then I think Vince put the belt on me just to make me more legitimate. Along with the tag team straps with Bull,
yeah.
just to make me more legitimate. But the belt did not mean anything. I had the girls. I mean, what the? Can I cuss on this?
Of course.
Of course.
What the fuck does the belt mean when I got 5, 6 beautiful fucking hoes out there, nipples, and just doing our thing, man? It didn't mean anything. The belt was just. I had such a show on its own that I didn't need the belt.
Right.
And Vince is, first of all, before we go any further, Vince is the coolest motherfucker out there.
Shout out to
allowed me
Vince.
to smoke.
Shout out to me.
Vince allowed me to
McMahon.
do all the things that I did, man. And he is so much cooler than people think he is. And God bless you, Vince. I love you to this day. Every year, Vince calls me, doesn't call me, texts me these days, texts me and says, happy birthday.
Fire.
Come on, man.
Just dope.
And when this show's over, I'll show you the text.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fire. So my next question for you was, in the process of this, right, what was the procedure going from city to city picking out the whole train? Was it auditions?
Oh, that's a great
How does that work?
question. How did you
Do they
pick
have
those?
applications? Do you have
Like, did you have to file an
audition.
application to get accepted
Is there
to
a
come
whole
out
audition?
to be part of the whole train?
How does that work? We need to know.
Bro, it goes so much deeper than that, but I'm going to start from when the character took off. Vince came to me, Undertaker, and the Harris twins. I don't know if you guys remember them. They were in the DOA biker group.
Come on.
And he says, Charles, because we had tried kind of the week before we kind of threw it out there, me and Bradshaw. And so Vince goes, Charles, I think this has legs. He goes, do you think you can find me some girls? I'm like, Vince, hey, bro, I'll just go to the titty bar we were at last night and get some girls. So me, Undertaker, and the Harris boys went to a topless club. We grabbed 4 or 5 girls. We put them on TV. We did the whole Godfather thing without Vince knowing anything. He just knew it had legs. And when I got back, Vince says, Charles, we're going to make some money with this. And that's a shoot, man. That's a shoot.
Shouts to Vince for
Shout out to
allowing,
Vince,
like,
man.
you gotta be really tight knit with Vince in order for him to let something fly and just like not having any knowledge of it. Like that's crazy. Like just throw that out there for him. It's crazy.
I will say this, that I am best friends with The Undertaker.
Yes. We know
And
that.
that might have opened up some doors that might not have been opened before. But once they opened up, I stepped in. I didn't step in. I broke that motherfucker down.
Right.
And it wasn't about The Undertaker anymore. It was about me.
Right.
And like I said, to this day, man, I love the organization. I fucking love Vince, Stephanie, Shane. They have always been so fucking cool with me that you guys would not believe it. From letting me smoke weed to, I don't want to incriminate myself.
Yeah, don't get too crazy.
Like
Don't
weed
get
ain't
too
incriminated myself, nipples. But they're just a good family. And Vince is so much cooler than you people think he is. From listening to rap music, listening to country music,
Right.
to listen to rock, to listen to whatever the fuck else is out there. Vince is on top of everything. Even though Vince isn't running the company no more,
Right.
so is Triple H.
Shout out
He's
to
on top
Triple
of
H.
it.
Shout out to Triple H.
My next question was, we talked about this off camera, but I feel like you got to say that on camera, on who was responsible for the character of the Godfather.
Right.
Like, because it's shocking to the world when they find out, you know what I mean?
Right.
What you about to say?
Especially when
Y'all ain't
you've
gonna
been in
believe
these
me.
other-
Especially what?
when you've had these other personas to jump to the Godfather.
Y'all ain't gonna believe me. But my wife.
Crazy.
My wife is the one that came up with the whole Godfather. I wanted to be a mean pimp. I wanted to be slapping girls and doing all that. Vince, if Vince didn't do, I gave Vince two scenarios. I said,
Right.
we can do my wife's way or we can do my way.
Right.
And Vince chose to do my wife's way.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can't forget, like back in the day, bro, I owned a topless club.
Yeah, cheaters.
I was one of the owners of Cheetahs where they filmed Showgirls, and it was like, I'm dealing with topless girls all my life, nipples, and that's between us. That's between us.
That's
Nipples got me for some reason.
man.
Nipples has got me, man. I'm kind of caught up.
Yeah, I know. We're only 10 minutes in the
He said,
episode,
I'm kinda caught up.
and everybody watching this episode is going to know who is the woman that Godfather
promise-
Can
keeps
we say
saying
her
is
name?
nippy. Yeah, go ahead if she wants to tell us her name.
What's your name, baby?
My name is Chris Starr, professional forehead.
Did y'all hear that?
Wow.
She's got the prettiest nipples you ever seen in your life. I had the luxury of sucking on some.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is
I
gonna be the
mean,
wild.
it's-
Listen, let me tell you something right now. This is gonna be the wildest episode of
Ever.
Attitude
Hold
Era
on.
podcast
Ever.
to date. I promise you. You won't find any better here. I promise you.
Let me ask you something, because it seems like a lot of your persona just comes off who you naturally are. Like, you're just naturally cool, laid back. What is it like to have that persona that you like so much, be doing your thing, and then to have the company say you got to switch to the good father, which is what's that like?
That growl
First-
says it all.
First of all, Vince was so behind the Godfather. Vince used to walk down the aisle and say, "Pimpin' ain't easy, pimpin' ain't easy." I'm like,
Sounds
Vince,
like
you know,
Vince.
because you're the biggest pimp there is.